makes it look like they're free. Like,
Zoom in on that guy right there.
It's like a magic trick.
Like, even if you stand up,
But yeah, you know, it's still that you touch the floor.
it's 250 pounds.
Hold on, I'll help you. You can do it.
Is it level now? No.
No.
It doesn't touch the fucking ground.
Will go to your couch.
What am I, the kid under the stairs?
No, this is fun. I like. No, you're the adult on the couch. Johnny's. You're passed out here.
Hell yeah.
We also get to lay down.
Yeah, the girls do most of the work in this number anyway.
Just like in Novocaine.
That's true.
Men are useless.
I was going back and forth because I really didn't want to like recreate what they do in the Broadway one, but all of the stuff that I had thought of doing before I watched the Broadway one was 90% like of what they were already doing. Like it was close enough to what they were already doing. It didn't make sense to like make it some like weird variation. So there's not a lot to do with this. Okay, this is about what's being sung and what the energy of the scene is, and it's not so much about the movement. So, thank you. All right, so
Dusty.
song starts. What's her name?
Huh?
You or me?
You.
You're just coming down and kind of like tending to Jimmy, but you're not like tending to him. It's like, I mean, one, you're making sure he's still alive, yes. Like, but then it's just like being there, like, you know, play with his hair, run your hand on his back. Like, he just like tried to fucking murder you, but again, you're like making sure he's okay. Okay, your guys, those Oz you have there, we're standing still, and it's just so you can fill the space with the sound. Filling the space with that ethereal sound we're doing. Also, so you can focus and make sure the notes are right. We get to Extraordinary Girl. You are doing what it says in the script. You are giving him a sponge bath. Okay, so he'll have. It is what it is. So he will have the hospital gown on. So you'll just kind of like pull the hospital gown like down to sit in his lap. At this point, his leg's behind him, and he's got the bandage and shit on it. And as she's doing that, Tunny, it's just. It's not catatonic, but it's like you're embarrassed you can't take care of yourself. Also, because like you do, you know, like her. So, I mean, yeah, it's that process of like, oh, will I never be able to do anything for myself ever again? Johnny.
Yep.
You realize that she's still there, so like it kind of like freaks you out for a second because again you're coming off of a pretty intense high. Freaks you out that she's still there. For like a split second, like you didn't expect anybody to be there because you just assumed everybody was gone. Like nobody's gonna stay with you at that point. And then it becomes like embarrassment. Like that you let yourself get to the point that you literally almost killed her, but she's still sitting there like making sure you're not dead.
Just for note's sake, is the ensemble just gonna be there the whole time? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do a little bit of movement here in a second, but we don't ever go away from these spots.
Gotcha. Hell yeah. It's my kind of choreography.
Well, the being passed out is my kind.
Right.
When we get to the 121 guns, after that, like layered, you're in ruin, you're in ruin, you're in ruins. Yeah, the fun one, the one that everybody loves, especially the three lead girls.
Yeah.
Work harder.
God damn.
I'm taking a drink. Damn. All right, so it is with your right hand. Okay, it is 121 guns. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure that's when your ah happens, right? 121. And then what's her name? While this is happening, you're pleading with him. Okay?
So we're not like mad.
No, because he's like not. You're basically trying to get through to him because he's ignoring you this whole time because he's embarrassed about what he did. Heather's. That is where you leave. You are at the end, that's why you have to leave now.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to go around and come across as Will's imagination of what you are doing with your life right now, which is dressing fancy and shopping. So, Tunny, you are
In the bed missing a leg. God.
yes, but you're at this point the did use stuff. You're kind of like, I don't want to say it's like a PTSD moment, but you're kind of like losing it in the way that Tunny does. Tunny has these very like feral reactions to things, like when you start like that crazy shit. You start to pull up and like you just like you can't handle it on your own anymore, and so you like turn to her and then like she's just holding you, like face against her like chest. Oh, not little baby.
I told you. You have a sex scene with Heather.
Yeah, so you can't be mad.
With Heather?
Fucking Heather now?
With Heather?
Real plot twist. As you turn back, that's when you see the letter that's left on the bed.
Oh, we're not stabbing it into something?
No.
Damn.
Preferably not stabbing it into us.
We've had a little too much stabbing.
It's a character choice.
I choose to murder your character. As Heather enters from this side, okay, and you've got whatever flashy rock and roll girlfriend accoutrement, okay, the stroller, but the stroller, instead of having the baby in it, is loaded up with like shopping bags and shit.
I thought you were going to say it was going to have Gary in it.
Yeah, it's actually a rock and roll boyfriend in it. The thing nobody likes you, everyone left you, they're all out without you having fun. Go.
Get wrecked.
But, what's her name is reading the letter at the same time, because that's basically what his letter says to you. Is that he never liked you anyway. And they literally went out and are having fun without you.
I mean, fair, but keep it like to yourself.
I'm gonna say it out loud. We all know.
You tried stabbing me.
Like join her to like basically listen and read the letter, and it's this whole like basically it's the He-Man woman haters, but like the opposite.
He-Man.
Yeah, like men are fucking terrible, so that you are all standing around her when the number starts, and as they start to stagger and come out, any of you who are not in Letterbomb, go away. She will push you off stage. Okay. In the gurney. Yeah, she'll push you off stage. What's her name's? You're coming out from stage left. Okay, and you're coming back to where the bed is, looking for Johnny. Just wait, it's gonna get real dark.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This show's going to get dark.
No, it's gonna get real dark for what's her name. Because the show itself, if they had ended it at Homecoming, ending it at Homecoming is like your typical musical theater ending. It was like, everybody came home, we're back together, friends, family, yay, wonderful. Typical musical theater ending. They didn't. Okay? They threw this song in at the end, which basically leaves a bunch of unanswered questions and kind of lets you kind of wonder
Where what's her name has
where
been?
what's her name has been. So what I've decided to do with this is, rather, because the show's not a typical show. It's not your typical, everything gets wrapped up in a pretty little bow at the end. Yeah, Johnny decided like, cool, I'm gonna stop doing drugs. I'm gonna go home and get my life together. But, and if you are someone who has experienced like addiction in your family, in your life, you know that doesn't solely affect the addict or the person who started doing drugs. So what we're kind of doing with this is like showing that there are repercussions for your actions outside of yourself. Okay, you turn. What's her name? As they start to walk in the instrumental, you're appearing up on the scaffolding over here. Okay?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
So you turn, you look up at what's the name on the thing. This is like throwback, flashback to when Johnny turned around and saw what's her name for the first time. Okay? It's not that cute. Well, it ain't gonna stay cute. Because then on the second you turn, St. Jimmy is over on this scaffolding. Okay, and on this one, as you turn an it's here. Okay, arm out, with the finger here. Yeah, the one arm because the other hand is like here. So it's, yeah, towards Jimmy. And it doesn't have to be like blades, it's like a reach. It should be a little painful. You turn and you see Jimmy, and it's, oh, he might know where he is. With your crutch under your arm, your crutch stays here.
Okay.
And you like reach into it.
No, just lock the baby out.
All right. So,
Do I still have a baby?
we've nixed the baby somehow. I don't remember how.
Somehow it's.
So you see him. You're gonna come down the scaffolding. You're gonna make your way through. Let them do their like crazy dance break moment. You're not acknowledging them, but like they are an obstacle. Does that make sense? Yes. So like you're going through this crowd. You know, essentially talking about Jimmy's. It's probably a crowd of junkies. A new batch because Johnny saved the old ones. And basically what's gonna happen is you're coming this way. Jimmy's gonna counter your cross. So Jimmy's gonna kind of go behind these people. And so like it can even be like you're trying to get him through them as he's countering. So like the first two sets there should be like this cross. Then the second two sets will be like Jimmy's gonna come out and you guys are gonna kind of come towards each other. And once you and Jimmy's are coming towards each other, we can also, so we need to see you kind of like, you're like kind of tweaking a little bit because we're also, you know, on drugs and it's his fault. It's Johnny's fault.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, like you should really physically like feel it, see it.
My ticks finally come in handy. I'm sorry.
What's gonna happen is Jimmy, as he's coming toward you on darkest night, he is like bump, 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 and he's got the baggie. But you're doing what they are doing there, so you're doing the bump, 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 if my memory serves me right. And it's like, no, you don't want to, because you remember what happened, but then you can't really fight it. I'll never turn back time, bump, bump, and you're going to reach for the baggie that he's got out. Okay, so he's got it in his left hand. So you go to reach, bump, bump, bump. Okay, he has you here, and then it's forgetting you, but not the time. And he takes you off.
God damn it.
So yeah, he basically left you alone in the city, tweaking, and so when you didn't have him, you had the other thing to turn to.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna
Let's
murder you.
can we